evil and conniving, two-faced, malicious, and cruel. These traits are things that we perceive. But Rachel from Tower of God, she's all these things. And here's the catch. She is the perfect example of why, a lot of reasons why we can't trust women in general. Imagine you meet a girl and she acts all nice, she acts all innocent, you get to know her, and boom, she literally throws you off a cliff for your life insurance. This is why we need to vet who we're with. And here's the cruel part. The cruel part is they laugh as they push you. They smile and snicker because they know that you just got played. They just played you guys. Bam literally went from simp to incel when he saw exactly what Rachel did. And that's what really sucks about it, is that Rachel hid her true nature. A lot of us don't need to imagine the cruelty of a gal, a girl, or a woman. You know, we all will be there one day. And I will see you guys at the gym. Did Bam deserve this treatment? And it's sad because I say that because we need to learn as men. We need to learn as men that yes, women are nice. We want to be with them. But there are some, and in my opinion, this is just my opinion. You know, don't take this seriously. Don't quote me on this. But like Jesse Lee Peterson said once in a video, all women are evil. Now, do I really believe this in my heart? No, not necessarily. But I think just like men, we can be evil too. But I think they have more of an inclination to hide their evilness. Unlike men, we show our evil through violence, while women scheme. They scheme and they snicker behind your back. The true... Now so that's where I'm coming from. Now, of course, we're talking about animes, and we're talking about what happened to Bam. But it's sad because this happens to many of our gentlemen. As they say, nice guys finish last. And this is the perfect example of a nice guy finishing last. And this is the perfect example of the most evil a woman could do. The most scheming, laughing at your face, laughing as you have to pay child support, even though you told her to take the pill. I'm kidding. Okay, that was just a joke. Not that funny. But yeah, she should have just swallowed. That's all I gotta say, man. But this is the perfect example of the nicest guy having to have his heart broken. And if you see him too in the season, I didn't even recognize the mother. I didn't even recognize the motherfucker. He has long hair, long ass bangs to hide his face. His attitude is way different than in the first season. The first season, he was such a great bubbly, great attitude, always willing to help, self-sacrificing, putting himself in danger for his woman, going all out. He was innocent, a purebred gentleman. Chivalry beyond imagination. He'd be the first one to open the doors, the first one to take a bullet for you. But that's the sad thing about it. He did it for the wrong person. He did it for the wrong woman. If he'd only found somebody else, he could have saved his soul. But honestly, not that I've been through it personally, but I have been through a couple of bad relationships. But they weren't evil like this. No. This is truly diabolical. Truly. A sad thing to see, but it's going to happen one way or another to me and you. But not at this scale. Not at this scale. So anyone who's watching the Tower of God, I need you to please learn from his mistakes. Stop sending money to this OnlyFans chick. Stop sending money to no-name women, because they will be laughing all the way to the bank. They will be snickering at you, calling you names, calling you losers. Like I said, maybe you found one good influencer or whatever, but they won't be asking for money. They won't be, begging you for a membership. In which case, if it's voluntarily, I understand, but they use a lot of manipulation tactics and use your weaknesses against you, which is their sexuality. And we all go through it, guys, and you'll finally, at the end of your road, realize the regrets that you built up. Bam. Why did you have to do it? And I'm talking to you guys too. Why did you have to do it? Learn from Bam mistakes. Bam did not deserve this. Bam. If only he's met more women and realized that the mask is still on, motherfucker. The mask is still on. We don't, just because they're nice to you, just because they look, unthreatening, just because they talk to you in a way that makes you feel good. That's why I tell my family many times, especially the young ones, do not trust anyone. Even your own family betrays you, and you knew they would betray you. At least you knew they would betray you because you know how shit they are. Or at least you know the level of trust you can give them. Maybe you can trust them with your finances, but you can't trust them with your heart. Maybe you can trust them to borrow something and not break it. Maybe you can trust them to, cook good meals, but their driving is shitty. That's the good thing about family. You know their strengths and weaknesses, and you won't get hurt. But when it comes to random ass strangers, and this goes for me too, don't just trust people. You need at least a year or two of vetting for their true nature to come out. 2 years is the maximum. Once you've had enough, you should be running to the exit. Auxilio. Tascate. Yamero. Please, just stop. Bam. He's one of us. He's gonna be the guy. And it's funny too, because he's now the guy out to find answers. He's gonna be a bro gym. Everyone just needs to hit the gym. But Rachel, like I said, if you watched the first season of Tower of God, I honestly believe she was a good person too. But the tables turned, and she turned out to be the most vicious, most vile woman out there. Be gone, you evil wench. Be gone. All for the sake of what? For the sake of what? Your friendship, your trust. Look at Cone. Even Cone is planning his revenge, because he knows deep down it was Rachel that tried to actually kill him. That actually killed him. I don't want to say any spoilers, but I can't go on. I can go on forever, honestly, about how vile and disgusting Rachel is in this anime. And honestly, we all need to experience that to some extent. We need to experience the cruelness of the nature of women. Now, like I said, it's not all women. No, all women. Like, if you find yourself a 10 out of 10 in terms of not just looks but in attitude as well, mannerism, kindness, and nurturing, a homemaker, or someone who vibes with you. If you get so lucky as to find that woman, cherish her. Put your ego aside. Become the man you are supposed to be. The chivalrous gentleman, because she deserves it. But our poor, innocent, ignorant Bam trusted the first thing he saw and was hurt. Don't make his mistakes. Every time I see this anime, damn, I say, Bam, it's gonna be okay, man. I know who hurt you. I know who hurt you.